My project is called Literacy Lunchers, and my aim was to raise attainment in spelling and reading for 20% of my Primary 2 class. The first part of my project was to run the Nessie Spelling and Reading programme from the start of February until the end of June with 8 of my Primary 2 pupils. The second part of my project was to run the Literacy Lunchers Club, where Primary 2 children were given the opportunity to complete any literacy homework, work on Nessie spelling and reading, practice spelling through a variety of games and activities, work with their peers and senior pupils to engage in paired reading and of course enjoy some lunchtime treats. My focus during the Lunchtime Club was to target individual children in order to help close the attainment gap, but also to promote a collaborative and motivating reading and spelling culture across Primary 2. Literacy Lunchers and Nessie Spelling and Reading was introduced to target a number of children within my class. Firstly, it was to target those who were not completing their spelling and reading homework on a regular basis, so were not getting as much practice as most of my other pupils. Secondly, it was to target those children not reaching their full potential in writing because they were not confident with their spelling and sounding out of words. They were therefore reluctant to have a go. Lastly, it was to promote in a more relaxed and social setting paired reading and collaborative spelling practice, which I felt a number of children in my class would benefit from. By setting up Literacy Lunchers, the children had the opportunity to practice and develop their spelling and reading skills, whilst I was able to target relevant children, providing one-to-one and small group support. Out of the 8 children who gained a Nessie spelling and reading licence, the average number of new words learned per child from February until May was 315. This has had a positive impact on their scores gained in weekly spelling tests, and also these children are much more willing to have a go at writing independently. At the beginning of January, some of my pupils were still quite reluctant to sound out words and write by themselves. But since the introduction of Nessie and Literacy Lunchers, all of my pupils are now keen to write independently. They are so determined and I really have to push to give them my support. They simply don't want my help anymore. It is really rewarding to see how much more confidence they now have during both reading and writing lessons. Literacy Lunchers has also had an impact on those children who were previously not completing their homework. Scores on their weekly spelling tests were much improved in the weeks in which they attended the club. They are now also transferring the learning of their spelling sounds and patterns into extended writing pieces much more than they had previously. Literacy Lunchers has most definitely helped promote a stimulating and encouraging environment to practice spelling and reading, with over 30 eager children attending every week.
Nessie spelling has helped me sounding out my words in writing. I have been getting good scores on my spelling tests too. Nessie spelling has helped me to write more during stories.